everybody, and it is me back again for a second episode of our Nintendo game tier list. If you haven't seen the first one, check that out so you're caught up to speed. This is the tier list that we have so far. We got the Donkey Kong and Zelda games, not all the Mario games, some of them. But we're moving on to the Pokemon games, which I don't know too much about. I know a bit about like the more recent ones, but for me they all just seem to blend together. But that's just me. But we got a bit. We'll probably end it off maybe around here, maybe at the end of the Wario series. These games I haven't played very much, so maybe it'll be like even down to the Kirby games. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So starting off, Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Okay, it's gotta be at the top of Godsend. It combines three of the most heavily acclaimed Mario games of all time into one package. Literally. If Mario Galaxy and Mario 64 are in Godsend, then it's gotta be at least in Godsend. Like, there's no way. It's amazing. You can't not put it there. It wouldn't make sense. It's not logical. WarioWare. Haven't played these. I'm telling you, I haven't played a lot of these obscure games. I've mainly played most of the main games. Okay, Kirby games. I've played some of these. Oh, but look, there's a Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe in the middle. Well, that's basically the same thing, so I guess I don't have to rank that. Or it's basically the same thing as New Super Mario Bros. U. Kirby Superstar. I have played this, and this is really good. It has 9 games in one. Is that what it says? 8 games, yeah. But yeah, it's a classic Kirby. It's the one that most people know when you think of Kirby. Kirby's Return to Dreamland. I have played this also. And it's pretty meh. It felt like a very run-of-the-mill Kirby game. Like, it didn't do anything crazy. But yeah, I can't really do much or put it anywhere. Kirby's 20th anniversary. I can't put any of the collections below one of the games in the collection. It's not logical. Just like Super Mario 3D All-Stars. That Kirby's Anniversary Collection, Dream Collection, has a bunch of games. And you have to put it at least above Kirby Superstar. It wouldn't make sense otherwise. Kirby Triple Deluxe. I have played this. I had this on my 3DS. This one was pretty meh. Like Kirby's Return to Dreamland, it was a very basic Kirby game. Okay, let's see. Epic Yarn, Mass Attack, Kirby Fighters Deluxe, Rainbow Curse, Robot, Star Allies. I've played this. It's pretty solid. It's kind of another basic one, but it has a bit of creativity. Metroid games. Original Metroid was solid. Oh, my bad. Metroid Echoes, right? No, Fusion. I haven't played that. Metroid Prime is amazing. I really like first-person shooters. I'm not good at them. Definitely not good at them, but I like that style of gameplay. It feels like I'm in control. And it was a Metroid game. Nintendo doesn't really produce very many first-person shooters. Like, if they do produce a shooter, it would be like Splatoon, where it's third-person. But yeah, Metroid Prime is a really good game. Oh wait, but if they're gonna have Metroid Prime Collection, I guess I should put this in really good, so then I can put the collection. I guess I shouldn't even rank this then, huh? If they're gonna have... Yeah, if they're gonna have the trilogy... Yeah, they have the trilogy. If they have the trilogy, I have to put that in amazing. Like, for Super Mario 3D All-Stars, I'm not getting rid of this and this, and whatever the heck, and this, because They're on varying tiers, and I mean, Super Mario Sunshine, in my opinion, is far worse than these two. But for Metroid Prime Trilogy and Kirby, they're pretty much all on, not Kirby, Metroid Prime Trilogy, they're all on the same level to me. New Super Luigi U, that's a spin-off. Metroid Prime Pinball. Probably gotta make a new tier for this. Hold on, let me just add a new tier. Nah, I'm just yanking the chain. I'm not gonna rank Metroid Prime Pinball. I might get canceled for that, but we'll see. Oh yeah, Metroid Prime 4. That hasn't even come out yet. Why have they put this on here? Oh yeah, I've played it. It's really good. Okay, Star Fox Games. Yeah, we're getting way farther than I thought we would. Let me just check how long this recording is going for. Okay, we're only at 14 minutes. This is good. I might make the episode a bit shorter this time. But yes, we're on to Star Fox Games. Star Fox, the first one, was pretty good. I haven't really gotten into the Star Fox games, but I know Star Fox 64 was considered the best one. So I'll put that there. Star Fox 0. That was Get in the Bin. That one really sucked, if I remember correctly. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, that's a spin-off. F-Zero. Onto the F-Zero games. F-Zero X. This one was... I haven't played any of the F-Zero games except the first one on the Virtual Console. Let's see. F-Zero GX, I know it's the latest one, and I know it's a bit worse than F-Zero X. So I'll put it in the same tier, but still below it. Oh wait, they have Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Okay, well then I shouldn't probably rank Super Mario 3D World then, huh? Let's see. Earthbound games, not gonna rank those. I have zero clue. Animal Crossing. These are always fun games. I like the first one the most just because it comes packaged with a bunch of NES games that you can unlock. So it's like another bundle. It's like another bundle. City Folk and Wildwoods I haven't played. New Leaf I have. It's actually really good. It made a refreshing take because you're the mayor in that game. But you're just like a townsperson in this game. Animal Crossing Plaza, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Get in the bin. That game is a disgrace to Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing New Horizons. It kept a lot of people sane during quarantine. Not me, because I didn't have a Switch back then. But it kept a lot of people sane. I'll say that. Kid Icarus. This one was pretty meh. I played it on the Virtual Console. I didn't get that much enjoyment out of it. On the other hand, Kid Icarus Uprising, I really liked. The dialogue was so freaking hilarious. And the gameplay was pretty fun. The controls were a bit wonky. But I hope they make a remake on this on the Switch, or maybe even a sequel. Because I don't think they should leave it there. I think there's a lot to be desired from that franchise. Super Mario Bros. 2. This one was a fresh take on the Mario series, even though it was so early on. It wasn't really a fresh take. Punch Out. I'm just gonna rank the first one in the Wii. That's gonna go in solid. This one's gonna go in also solid. Punch Out is a pretty cool game. I was never really into those kind of fighting games, and I especially think the first one was like really slow paced, and like the Wii one was a lot better. I felt like the Wii one felt a lot more controlled. But that's just my opinion. Fire Emblem. We're just not gonna rank any of these. I haven't a clue on any of the Fire Emblem games. Yeah, just gonna skip those. We're getting way farther than I thought. We're good on time. Pikmin. Pikmin was always a good break from the normal typical game that you're playing. Super Mario All-Stars on the Wii. Okay, no, I'm not gonna put it in Godsend. I'm gonna put it in Amazing. It has all the good Mario games, except it doesn't include Super Mario World, which is my favorite of the 2D Mario games. Which is a bit of a bummer. Okay, Wii Fit Plus. I'm not gonna Wii Fit U. I'm not gonna rank these. Xenoblade Chronicles, haven't a clue. Okay, Splatoon. I have a clue. Splatoon is a really fun game. I think it was the first of its time, and it was really innovative. I can't put it in Godsend, because I think a Godsend would be like you would play this anytime, anywhere, any place you can. Doesn't matter. But I think Splatoon is a really fun game, and I think the first one for the first game in a series, it was really good. Like, it felt like it was already grounded. It felt like it had a good core, it had a good base, and there was a lot of stuff to do in the game. I felt like that was a really good first offering for a new IP. Splatoon 2, I can't put any higher. I don't think it deserves the name of 2. It feels like a 1.5. Like, they added new guns, but that's basically it. It didn't feel like they changed anything at all. They added a couple new stages, but like I in my opinion, I just don't think it was enough. Arms is another new IP. Didn't feel as grounded as Splatoon is, and for that I have to put it in solid. It was still a fun game, but it's not as grounded. I keep on using that word, ground. Oh boy, okay, Wii Sports is going in Amazing. I cannot tell you how many times I just drift off and just play this so lazily. It's such a fun game to play with like friends, and it's just like a party game, but for sports. And I feel like the controls had a certain charm. Obviously, they were not polished at all, but they had a certain charm that made it really fun. And everyone knows Wii Sports. It's just such an iconic game. Wii Sports Resort, now that's a godsend. It did what Wii Sports did, but even better. Like, it had all the games from Wii Sports, added a bunch of new games, and added the environment of Woohoo Island, which is a really cool thing. I just like exploring it. I like how fleshed out the island is. I love how you can go anywhere you want. It's not like any other game where like some parts are bordered off because they haven't like done anything to that part. Wii Sports Club. I haven't played this, and it seems like just a worse version, so I'm just gonna put it in meh. I don't really know. Wii Play. Wii Play is like so you know how. Okay, this is what Nintendo went through the process of making Wii Play. They saw how successful Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort is, and then they're like, well, they like it because it's sort of like a party game that you can play with friends. Well, let's just go all in on that concept. And it is still pretty fun. So I think I have to put it in really good, because there are still some fun mini games, but it's definitely not at the level as the first two. Let's see, is there going to be Wii Music? Oh my god, there's Wii Music. Um, it's so crap. It's just crap. Everything about it is just complete crap, but it's charming, but it's crap. We party you. Don't really know that much. Tomodachi Life. Okay. I know. You're like, what are you doing? Look. This game has a personal connection with me. Obviously, it's not the greatest game of all time. But it was one of the first games that I ever got with the 3DS. And I loved it. I would play that non-stop, and it had a personal connection to me, and I feel like just for that I have to put it. It's probably my favorite game of all time, just personally. I love Tomodachi Life, and nothing will probably change that fact. And I don't think I understand how much I'm dying to see a remake or a sequel to that on Switch. We're getting Miitopia on Switch. Can we please get Tomodachi Life? Speaking of, Miitopia was also pretty good. It's definitely not at the same level, but it's fun. It felt like it was the same universe as Tomodachi Life, because you could import characters from Tomodachi Life. It was fun. It was fun. I remember I got this when I went to Minneapolis for vacation, and I played it the whole trip. Super Smash Bros. Okay, we're moving on to the Super Smash Bros. Series, I see. Okay, the first one was meh. I don't feel nostalgic for any of the 64 games, and I don't feel, even if like I didn't grow up with them. Even so, I don't like the way that they look. It just bugs me. And there are only 12 fighters, which I think is far too few. And the best part about Smash Bros. The thing that everyone knows it for is that it's a crossover. Is that it compiles all the greatest gaming icons that aren't Master Chief. Smash Bros. Melee. This one is better in every way than the first one. And the fact that it was made in 2 years was so crazy. It felt like Shigeru Miyamoto had a real passion for. No, that's Shigeru Miyamoto. That's the creator of Mario. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I can't think of it. But I felt like he really went all out on the game, and he had a passion for making it because it was really spectacular. Okay, Smash Bros. Brawl. This one is... Okay, I'm gonna put this on amazing. It's better in every way than Melee. No, I'm joking. Okay. It took way longer to create. It took way longer to make than Melee. I think it was like 6 years. Came out in 2008. Yeah, it was like 6 years. And it felt like it was kind of underwhelming because we thought that it was going to be this big fighting game because it took so long to create. We're all getting so hyped. And the main thing this game had going for it, its roster. I like how they cut down on all the clutter that Melee had, like freaking Young Link and Pichu. Who the hell cares? But they cut down, they trimmed all the unnecessary stuff from Melee, and added quality people that we should have had in the first place, like Sonic, the gaming icon. Now it's in Smash. And I was also one of those weird people that liked the Subspace Emissary story, like the adventure mode. I really liked it. It was amazing. No, it wasn't. It wasn't amazing. It was really good. And I liked, one of my favorite parts about the game is the vault. I'm one of those weird people, I'm gonna say that again, who enjoys some of the the history of Nintendo and like seeing it, and like you can see every single published Nintendo game in this game and see like a full Wikipedia article on it. It is crazy. And the battles were much worse than Melee. Random tripping and some of the other stupid stuff were really dumb. But overall, I think it was better. Okay, Smash 3DS. This one is amazing, and it's because it was my first ever Smash game. And it's the first one that you could play handheld, and I really liked Smash Run. The Smash Run mode probably put it over the edge of Melee, just because of the Smash Run mode. I don't know, I just really like the Smash Run mode. I like how you like prepare for your battle by fighting all these enemies from various Nintendo games, and then you battle it out with all your improved stats. Okay, Smash for Wii U is probably at the same level as 3DS. Obviously, it looked 1,000,000 times better. It was really good. It looked really good. Like, it looked stunning. Like, it was the first Smash game in HD, and it looked crisp. It really had a certain graphic boost that made everything look way more cartoony but realistic at the same time. It didn't feel blocky like Melee over 64, but it didn't feel like too realistic like Brawl. It was a nice medium. Smash Ultimate. This is probably the closest thing that's ever gotten to Tomodachi Life for me. It is so good. Even if there's a lot of crappy characters that it added back, the fact that you could play as all the characters from all the games, from all the Smash games, was truly amazing. And I really liked World of Light. I think World of Light was a really cool adventure mode. I like the world map. I wish there were a bit of cutscenes. The only thing that I didn't like is that there weren't any cutscenes. I know CGI is expensive, but I wish they had that. I think the DLC fighters are really good, and it was a little disappointing because they only added 6 fighters. Or 6, it was like 7 or 8. It wasn't that many. If you're not counting the Echo fighters, it'd be like 6. But they added a bunch of DLC characters that are very unique with a lot of cool quirks. And it just felt like the ultimate gaming collection. It was amazing. It still was probably my favorite game of all time, other than Tomodachi Life. Okay, we got Rhythm Heaven. I would rank this, but I don't know too much about the games. I know there's already one person that's going to the comments, but I can't rank them because I don't want to rank them unfairly. I don't want to put them in the wrong spot, you know? Okay, I think we're going to get to about the end of the Chibi Robo games, and then we're going to call it good. And that's pretty good. We're getting to more of the random games now, it seems. Okay, Super Mario Kart. It was pretty meh. Looking back on it, it was good at the time, but it's really bad now. Like, I feel like the fact that everything was still sprites and not 3D models, it felt really hard to not control, but see ahead. You didn't know when was the end of a path. You didn't know when to turn, and the tracks felt really basic and dumb. Where was I? Okay, I can't remember where it was. Okay, yeah, Super Mario 64 is better, but not by much. A lot of people consider it to be one of the better games, but I don't really think that. I think it's just decent. I think that's gonna do it. I think we should end it now, before this video gets way too long. So I appreciate you guys watching. We got a lot of progress done. We only got this much left. I know that's a lot, but remember, I haven't played all of these games. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.